to be doing a little food chain fishing challenge. There's a little bit better one. Looks like we should have enough bait. Third one. That one. That one. That's nice, whatever that is. Spot lock. Well guys, it has been an absolute hot minute since we've been out here on the lake, but we're going to be doing something a little bit different here on the channel today. We're going to be doing a little food chain fishing challenge. We got some worms right here. Tanner's got some on right now. He's catching us some bluegills, and I'm going to get rigged up here with one and start catching some too. And we're catching our bait, and we're going to go for some absolute giant fish today. Let's see what we can do. I almost fell off of this boat. Oh. I think. Oh, I did get it. Why did I think you
So first, I start out rigging up a small treble hook, very small size, on about a 2-foot leader to a small bobber. And by rigging up a small treble hook, that gets me maximum usage out of my small piece of worm that I snip off. I wrap that around the treble hook on all 3 trebles, and that keeps the worm lasting very long time compared to as using a single hook. Plus, while we're fishing for bait like this, you want to catch as many as you can as quickly as you can, and this is a way that I found that you can do just that and also maximize the usage of your bait.
Look at that riddle guy. Can you open it? Right in there.
You get it?
Yep. And I didn't lose my worm. And another. And another.
Our first spot that we tried for all the bait, I'm trying the dam. Dam rocks are a great place to find a lot of bait fish because bait fish will hide in all the little cracks and crevices around the rocks that are lined up along the dam. That gives them perfect little spots to hide and get away from all the bigger fish, and you can find all kinds of bait fish in these rocks and crevices.
I still didn't lose my worm. Oh, that one got off. And I didn't lose my worm. Ooh. That didn't work. We're gonna have fun getting them out of there.
I know. I was thinking about that too.
There's a little bit better one.
There we go.
It's a fat little guy too. Ew, he's peeing. Whoops.
It's probably way bigger than that.
That's a better one. He had it forever too. Come on, Dick, get out of there.
I should have brought my little net for my fish tank.
There we go.
Hey. Look at my worm fall off.
Look at that fat little sucker.
He'd be hungry.
Off the backboard. Duck for cover.
Felt way bigger than that.
We caught everything from green sunfish and bluegill to little rock bass, and those are all great baits for any kind of fish swimming in this lake.
Wanna go see if we can find some real fish? Yeah. Well, guys, now looks like we should have enough bait. So we're gonna get off and go find some big fish. Alrighty, guys, now I think we found some fish, so we're gonna rig up. I'm gonna rig up kind of a drop shot kind of rig for this. See how that goes.
Now that we finally seem to have caught enough bait, at least what we felt like, we head off to our first spot that we are going to try to throw these bluegills down and catch some bigger fish. I headed out to one of the spots where I know there is some sunken stake trees, and we're going to drop these bluegills down right on top of those stake trees. We're sitting in about 20-21 foot of water-ish. I'm rigging this bluegill up on a drop shot like rig with a circle hook.
You felt a tap.
Yeah, I could just be dragging bottom though, like from.
Either that or the bluegill kicked real hard or something. So maybe. These, remember, don't set it until they're running with it. And don't actually set it, just lean into it. Okay, there we go, guys. There's my little rig. Got a drop shot about 1.5 feet down, maybe. One little circle hook. I'm gonna try to wrangle my bluegill out of here now. Let's see how well this goes.
A few moments later.
Think about it.
There we go.
Not just use flip
Okay guys, got our little green sunfish.
Just rigging him right through the sides of the mouth like this.
Rigging right through the side of the mouth like that. And now, let's get him down.
That lets him swim around there freely. You want to be real careful and make sure you don't go up through the top of their head, because if you hit the wrong spot there, you can hit their brain and they'll die. They don't typically eat dead bluegills. You want that bluegill to be very lively down there and to be able to swim away. A lot of times you can really tell when a bigger fish is around the bluegill because he will start going nuts and trying to get away from it.
Oh, I just watched him go down for it.
Oh yeah?
I haven't felt anything yet, but I just watched him go down, like running down.
You think it's best to use a spinning rod for this? Or it really don't matter?
I don't know.
I mean,
I like to when I'm doing this kind of stuff.
Now after throwing around this spot a little bit, couldn't really seem to get any bites on the few fish that we saw. Did have one follow my bait all the way down, but that was about the only action that we had at this spot. So I decided to move and go to an area with more actual structure. A lot of times if you got fish suspended on structure, you can get them to react a lot quicker than fish that are swimming around in the open more.
For when you need it, there's one already in the net.
So that's why we decided to head to the next spot and try our luck there. I also re-rigged. I didn't really like how the drop shot rig was falling, so I pulled out a bright colored jig head and rigged the bluegill up on that on my spinning rod. Now some of you may wonder why I don't use a bait caster when bait fishing like this. It's just personal preference mostly. I feel like I can get a much better hook set and hook in them by using the spinning rod, especially in this style of fishing. When you're using circle hooks and stuff like that, you don't really set the hook a whole lot, so that's why I like to use a spinning rod. Plus you can play them a lot longer if you get a bigger fish and need to play them around to get them in. It's a lot easier adjusting the drag and letting it loose on a spinning rod while you're fighting it than it is on a bait caster.
There's one.
That's fighting like a bass. Oh yeah. That's a nice one. You got him? Well, he's ugly.
That the whole way.
He's an ugly looking one. Nice chunky one. Heck yeah. Probably about a high 3, 4. Off she goes. That's a nice one. You letting it sit on the bottom?
Yep.
I had to retie it. I have a big old nick in my line. And my bluegill's dead. She fell in between the two. That's nice, whatever that is. Dude, that's pulling like a mofo. What do I got? Feels like it could be a striper, but I don't know either. Because it's not making like too many nuts pulls. I haven't gotten any color of it yet. Big bass. Tanner, get the net, get the net.
Nice.
Big bass. Tanner, get the net, yeah.
Nice. Holy fuck.
Get that piggy.
God.
Get that piggy.
God.
That is a beast. Look at that tank, guys. Yeah. Look at that big old girl, guys. That is an absolute big old freak nasty. Perfectly in the corner. Spot lock?
I think it's been acting weird.
I think it is fixed, recalibrated.
He's got a mind of his own today.
578. There we go, guys. It's 578. Okay, let's let that big one go. There she goes.
Nice.
Thank you. Well, guys, here we are at the portion of the video where I break it down a little bit for you. As you saw, we went out this day and we did a little live bait fishing challenge. Something very different that we don't typically do much on this channel, just because I prefer lure fishing. I like the challenge of making a bait look like a real fish to get these fish to bite. Just feels like more of an accomplishment to me, but to each their own. There's nothing wrong with live bait fishing. Works great. You can catch a lot of really big fish using live bait, especially at tough lakes like Marburg. Was really iffy on if I wanted to post this one, just because some of you may know how well live bait works out there, but some of you may not. So was a little iffy on wanting to show that, but with all the overwhelming support that I got in my last video, with everything that's happened lately, with getting stuck in the hospital, I want to give back. I want to say thank you to all you guys who commented on my video, were nice enough to send me some kind words in my rough times. So this is my way of giving back and being able to share a little bit of my knowledge with you guys, and hopefully give you guys something to get out there and catch a big jammer on your own. Like I said, the overwhelming support that I've gotten, all the nice kind words you guys said to me in my last video with being in the hospital and everything, words really can't express it enough. You guys have made me feel so much more special than I really am, and it means a lot. It really does. I never expected that many people to care so much and be willing to say the nice things that you guys said on Facebook, on Instagram, on the YouTube video. I haven't gotten enough time to get back to everybody, and I'm sorry for that, but hopefully you guys can see this video and see this big thank you in here from that. Like I said, I really appreciate you guys. You guys are the only reason that I keep pushing along doing these videos, because it is a lot of work and it is doing a whole nother full-time job on top of your regular job. Hopefully we are good and ready to rock now. They got me on a heart monitor right now to try and figure out what's actually going on. Some of it was from vaping. I'm sure that didn't help anything, so I had to quit that, and hopefully can inspire some of you to quit vaping as well. Some of you that I know that vape or smoke or anything like that. As it is, none of that's really good for you. I know we all kind of look for a little bit of something to get rid of the pain here and there, and we all need a little something, but it's best to not rely on things like that and rely on things like God or other people just to help with the problems in life. It's much better to revert to that kind of stuff than it is to addictions, like whether it be nicotine, alcohol, or drugs or anything like that. So this whole ordeal that I went through over the last week really opened my eyes up to a lot of things, and I hope it does with you guys as well. And I'm just gonna try and help do better in my life and help you guys maybe do better as well. That's going to be my goal from now on. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing some big fish being caught on live bait, and hopefully you learned a little bit of something. Hopefully this means we are back and ready to be doing some videos. Sorry we didn't get the third video of the St. Lawrence series put up yet. That one's a lot more editing in the process than this video was, so I quickly edited this one and got it out just so we could get a video out. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see y'all next week, hopefully with the third video in the St. Lawrence River series. Make sure you stay tuned for that one, because we catch tons of fish on tons of different lures, and we catch some big smallmouth on the glide bait, the Buka Shad Trick Shad glide bait, that is. So stay tuned for that. We'll see y'all next week, guys. Tight lines.
Instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it.